Welcome to Dual Attention. And today I want to focus on why EMDR certification. My name is George Tabb. I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I'm also certified in EMDR. I'm also an approved consultant and a trainer in EMDR. So I want to answer a couple of questions. I get a lot of questions about, George, why should I get certified in EMDR? And I want to answer that question for you in a real quick video. And so before I get into that, I want to ask you a couple of questions. So one is, how effective do you want to be? How effective do you want to be in your clinical practice? And what do you want your practice to look like 5 years from now? And insanity is doing the same thing, but expecting different results. You know, sometimes if you want something different, you got to do something different. So what are the requirements? It's 20 hours of consultation by approved consultant, 25 clients, and 50 hours of using EMDR with those clients. Also 14 hours of continuing education that's specific to EMDR. And there's no time limit on how long you have to take to get certified in EMDR. You also have to be licensed independently in your state. And so you can work at your own pace. I usually recommend based upon how many clients you're seeing. So what are the benefits? So certification provides you with additional experience. It provides you with the clinical confidence to really, I guess for me, it provided me with that clinical confidence. So a lot of you may have that already. For me, I did a lot of community work. And so I was used to seeing a lot of clients, and I was used to really doing a lot of work for my clients. And so having that clinical confidence and having that clinical prism and having the understanding that the client is responsible for their own healing. And my job is to help facilitate that process. And so also improve clinical outcomes with my clients. I've seen definitely a big increase in my clinical outcomes with my clients. So what are the benefits? So certification encourages you to use EMDR. So EMDR is one of those things where the more you use it, the more comfortable you'll be at using it, and the more your confidence will grow, and then the more options you have with your clients. So a big part of me getting those 100 hours was me getting certified in EMDR. And so Malcolm Gladwell talks about, you know, when you become an expert, and he talks about 10,000 hours in the book, The Outliers. Here, we're saying 100 hours, doing 100 hours of EMDR, you will begin to feel comfortable with it, and you will become an expert in your own area. So it helps you get sharper because you get the experience while you're being assisted by a coach. So while you're being guided. And I love having a coach. I love having a mentor, someone that I can bounce things off of, someone that can help me understand where I am in the process with this particular client. So more benefits, it increases the value you bring to the hour, which can lead to increase in hourly rates. I've increased my rates by 100% since getting EMDR trained and certified. So, and we have a wait list. So what message does it send to the market? So it tells the market that I am to be considered for my skill set in EMDR. So it can increase your niche referrals. So if you're in a niche and you're looking for a particular type of client, it can increase those referrals for that particular niche. And it gives you the confidence to appreciate the additional value that you bring to your client. So the demand is high. So EMDR is often the go-to for trauma and other diagnoses as well. So a concept goes through several different phases, right? And the first phase is like a invention phase where it's, it's inspiration. Second stage, it's maturation, and that's where you get a lot of opposition. And third phase is where there's evidence and there's validation. And the fourth phase is recognition, and that's appreciation and acceptance. I think EMDR is in that fourth stage of recognition, appreciation, and acceptance. So, cost. Let's do cost versus value. Benjamin Graham, um, an investor and a professor at Harvard, or either Yale. I can't remember which one. Um, but he was Warren Buffett's mentor, and he said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." And so our semi groups, which have 2 people in them, are $75. You pay in blocks of 5, which is $375 for 5. And then the individual you pay for 5 is $400, and they're $80 individually. So steps to getting started. The first step is to send us an email, and you can send it to the Life Without Limits email, and send an email and a phone number. And what happens is we'll get you registered in Simple Practice, and then you'll upload a credit card, and then step 3 will be you'll pay for your 5 sessions, and then step 4 will get you scheduled. All right. Told you I'd be quick and right to it. Hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. God bless, and I look forward to working with you.